we talking about testing loyalty. Women testing men's loyalty. Listen, this is not a new thing. This is a thing that's been around for like ages, centuries. This is something that's been around for years and years and years, where the women love to test the men's loyalty. Men do it too, but not on the scale that women do. Women love to test men, right? But you don't want to hold it against them because there's a reason why they do it. They can't help it. They can't help it. But there's a reason why women love to test men, right? If he's cheating, if he's gonna do this, or if he's gonna do that, or is he a good man, or is he a bad man, or all that stuff. They love to test and like throw things out there to decide whether or not if this guy will pass the test, right? You heard it before, ladies and men, but ladies mostly have a checklist, right? Of all the things that a man better do. And if he doesn't, to the curb, bye. One reason why women have that is, like I said, they can't help it. But what they're doing is they're just protecting their ego, right? They're protecting themselves. They think that they're protecting themselves. They don't want to be hurt. They're protecting themselves from like future pain, they're predicting the future in a sense in their own way and trying to avoid any problems from happening. So they test. But it's not good though, because men fail tests. As I'm saying, you're going to end up never getting with anybody because men fail tests because it's not in anybody's job to be testing another person. That's not up to you. That's playing God. Let God deal with the person and it'll be revealed to you if you should be with this person or not, right? And I want to get into that. But first, I want to start off with, I'm going to play you guys some clips. Let's get to it. This is from UDY. Woman questions boyfriend loyalty. Woman who questions boyfriend loyalty puts him to the test to find out if he's cheating on her or not. Here's the first clip. Here we go.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Good to see
so
you.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Come on in. Like I said, the cameras are already rolling. We're just finishing setting everything up.
Today we're placing Brianna's boyfriend Marco to a loyalty test.
You can just sit over there.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want anything to drink? I have wine, water.
I'll take some water.
Water?
Yeah.
You don't want any wine?
I'm good.
So that's the actress right there. That's not the girlfriend. You guys probably got this, but in case those who didn't, that girl right there is the actress that is tempting the boyfriend, which is sitting on the couch. He works for a moving company and she's pretending that she's trying to sell her home. And he's there to, do his job, but that's the actress trying to tempt him. And then the real girlfriend is behind the scenes in the wing wondering. Here we go.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Boring. Okay.
So far, how do you think he's doing?
He's being professional, but we're gonna find out.
It was time to see if Marco would remain loyal.
I know I was like joking with him about that, but honestly, like you do kind of seem like my type. Muscular. Yeah. So like, how many more hints should I drop for you to realize I'm trying to get you to ask me out?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you want to go out?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to.
Damn, okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. How's that cold?
I don't know. It kind of seems like you're... Let me see this.
Like what?
I don't know, like using me as a rebound?
No, you're like you're typically the kind of guy I would go for. Like, honestly, he's not even my type. Like, I don't know, I find you attractive and I'd like actually want to get to know you. If you would want to too.
Depends.
Yeah, I mean, if I was just trying to make him jealous, would you mind?
Well, what are you trying to?
Maybe like, do more to make him jealous.
Okay.
Like, would you mind?
think it'd be cool.
Yeah?
Got him!
Oh, damn.
Yeah?
Got
I would
him!
probably go with whatever. I mean, if that's the end goal.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely could. Do you have like you don't have a girlfriend, right? Or
No, I actually don't have.
you don't have a girlfriend?
Is that a fail already?
Well, in that
Ticked.
case, what time are you off today?
Ooh! Oh man, I don't know if this is staged or not, a real thing or fake, but we're gonna entertain it as if it's real, okay? The biggest mistake you ever make, ladies, is trying to put your man to the test. I'm telling you, men are gonna fail. Because what you're doing is you're hanging candy in front of the baby. Why would you do that? He may have been so loyal to you and on the right path, but this man, you hung candy in front of the baby and he took it. Well, we don't know if they did stuff, right? But that could have been the first time he actually messed around and it was your fault. Don't test your men. For one, if you're not married, no such thing as cheating anyway. You're dating to find out if you want to be with this person. And then eventually it gets to the point where you guys see that you like each other and then you get married and then boom. Let's entertain this. Because if you look, you'll find. And that's the thing too, is a lot of the times ladies as well love to wonder, what's his phone look like? What does his message look like, right? And then they'll test that as well. They get the passcode, they do all these things, and they think that that's a sign of them being loyal to their girlfriend. They think that's a sign of them being loyal by giving the passcode. But then once the girl gets the passcode and she's looking, she's gonna find, ladies, I'm telling you that if you look, you're gonna find. And it's not because he's guilty. He could be completely innocent, right? He could have a clean phone. But once a woman starts looking, her mind is already expecting something. So it's already distorted. She already got the lie in her head. So the enemy's gonna make something up in her mind about it. And it's not even gonna be real. It cannot even be true. It cannot even exist. But she already has an agenda in her mind that she's believing into, a lie, and she's gonna see something and believe it. And it may not even be real. Don't look. Because that's not what's important, right? You don't want to be worrying about that. And if he's that type to cheat, if you're paying attention and you're working on yourself, you will know if he has that type of behavior before you even decided to marry him or whatever. You don't want to look because you're going to find. And it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with you. You're the one that's insecure about it. You're the one that's looking for something because you want to judge him. You want to find out. You want these things to happen, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Okay? And it's not an excuse for men to be acting up and for men to have multiple different situations, especially if they're married. What the? You know what I mean? That didn't make sense. But it's not an excuse for men to do what they're doing. Men got to get their stuff together, right? It shouldn't even be these situations, but life happens, things come up, and mistakes happen, right? That's just a reality. And it's not an excuse, but the point is the women shouldn't be testing, the men shouldn't be doing it, but the women shouldn't be testing them to see if they're doing it. That's a fault on you, ladies. But here's another one. Different situation, different scenario that I want to show you guys. This time, the woman puts her boyfriend to the test, but he passes and proves his loyalty. Let's get to it.
I mean, you know what? I respect that. You and Angel, if you're super serious about her, like, I can respect that. Like, it makes you more attractive in my opinion. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna do. I'm sorry that like if it made anything awkward or anything like that. Yeah.
I do feel like a huge sense of relief right now.
Okay.
Ultimately, he did what I wanted him to do, and he
Yeah.
pretty much pushed her to the side. I could see how there may be like a piece of him that was like, oh, well, we just are
Yeah.
getting started here. But ultimately, I don't know, I consider that a pass.
Yeah,
I feel like,
She's all excited.
So Rachel had made her move and Jade turned her down, which to Angel meant that he successfully passed this test.
Do you want to tell him about any of this? Do you want to go back upstairs and like tell him that you put him to the test?
God, no, I don't think I don't think I want to tell him about any of
You
it.
don't have to if you don't want to, but you can if you want to too.
I think if it would have gone a totally different direction, we could have exposed everything. But for now, I think we should keep this on the down low.
Cool.
Do we expose her then? Because she wanted to expose her man for cheating if he was gonna cheat, but he didn't cheat. So now should we expose her that she hired a crew? You know what I mean? Like, what about her? What about her? And a lot of the times, the ladies aren't aware of themselves. They're not observing their own actions. They're not observing their own evils within, right? They're not paying attention that they went through this whole process, which was evil in the first place, to set up the man. That's what it really is. And they may not intentionally be thinking. That's what I'm saying. Blind and can't see, but you're not even realizing your own evils. You set up this whole scenario to test your man, to set him up. That's really what you did. You set him up. And this guy, the second guy, so-called happened to pass the loyalty test, but that still doesn't prove that he hasn't cheated in the past. That doesn't prove nothing. That just proves if he didn't do it then, right? He didn't fall for that one. But you still don't know if he cheated in the past. He still doesn't prove anything. And now this girl's excited. Woo! He ain't cheat on me. Woo! Meanwhile, and then the guy's like, well, can we tell him that we did this? She's like, no. I don't want to tell him that I did all this because he's clean. But if he was guilty, she would expose him. The cameras all come out. She'll be on camera pointing the finger like, you know what I mean? But now let's not tell nobody about this. No, he's clean. Let's not tell him that I'm behind the scenes setting him up. Unconscious of the own evils that you're doing. Isn't that amazing stuff? If you expose people, you will be exposed. That's the rule of law. That's the rule of the universe. God made it up somewhere. If you expose others, it'll be done to you. Ty says, I'd fall every time. If they're going to throw it at me, I'm taking it. No, Ty, that ain't the answer. Ty over here celebrating it. Oh, if it's at me, I'm ready to go. No, Ty. Especially if you're married. Come on, man. But you don't know what will happen if you try to set your man up like that, your husband or whatever. You don't want to do that. I'm telling you. It's not a good idea, ladies. And ladies love to do it. That's why I'm putting emphasis on it. Because ladies love to do that because they want to know. But all you're doing is setting them up. And it's all about judgment. And it's all about because you're insecure.